Good day, everyone. It's your girl, Precious Williams, and I'm the proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. And I'm coming to you live today. It is my hashtag 365 challenge where I literally go live on Facebook every day for 365 days. And I wanted to come to you today because I woke up with this message on my heart. What would I do if I wasn't afraid? And it really captured me and had me spellbound, right? And so I started thinking about it. What else would I do if I wasn't afraid? What would I do? And then I thought about all the times I overcame fear by taking action. But the truth is, can I keep it a buck with y'all? I remember when I wanted to start speaking again. And I reached out to several people who basically just told me no. I'd messed up so badly and everything. And it really crushed my spirits. But what did I do? What did I do? I started creating my own small live events and giving great content and turning people into clients. I changed my network to be around people who would truly support me and weren't bound by my past mistakes. What did I do? I started going after heavy hitters and not allowing my race, class, sex, none of that getting in the way. If I say I'm the best in the world at what I do, I'm going to get there. What would I do if I wasn't afraid? I was afraid to walk out of the Bowery Mission Women's Center. True tea, y'all. I was afraid, but I needed to. And I knew that if I stayed there longer than September 1st, the day that my pastor of Trinity Baptist Church gave me to move into the third floor, I was never going to leave. Because the structure and everything like that, you get used to it. And I'm not saying I'm not institutionalized by any stretch of the imagination. I had a great time. I had a trying time and all of that. But in order for me to prove that I've learned the lessons that God wanted me to learn in the program, I had to move on, right? I had to move on. And I told y'all for 4 to 6 months, I was frightened out of my mind. I was afraid that everybody could smell the homelessness coming out for me. I was afraid of everything. But I want you all to know, what did I do about it? I started trying again, trying to get out there. I knew I wasn't built for a job. So what can I do? What kind of pitches can I write? How do I show people that I'm really that great again? And slowly but surely it started. And then my network got behind me and introduced me to other people. And that was such a beautiful thing, such a beautiful thing. What would I do if I wasn't afraid? I would trust God so much more. Sometimes I've thought, I gotta make it happen, I gotta make it happen, I gotta make it happen. And I have to take action. What would I do if I wasn't afraid? One of the things that has always kind of held me back is I've always felt like not quite good enough for prime time, right? Not quite good enough to be in certain circles, not quite good enough for such and such and such and such. The truth is, one of the things I had to realize is I have to look at it from the other side of the coin. You want to know why? Because if I can get in the room with heavy hitters, I deserve to be there. I don't have imposter syndrome. I'm more afraid of success than I am of failure. And I truly believe that's what a lot of women and men feel like. If they were really to get it down, it's not imposter syndrome. You know that once you're successful, more people are going to be coming for you. More opportunities are going to come your way. Hey, Mo. Hey, cutie. They're going to come your way. Opportunities are going to come your way. How do you say yes and no to things? Like, I'm telling you the truth, y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. What would you do if you weren't afraid? I had a startling thing this morning. I was in the mirror washing my face, right? I was afraid for y'all to see me without makeup, without anything, without all the trappings of stuff. And I learned, good morning, Kiana. Love you, babe. I learned that it's okay for y'all to see me as I am. I'd rather y'all see me as I am. You can make jokes about everything about me. I've been around people who've made jokes about my face, and not being clear enough, making jokes about my body, not being thin enough. I've had a lot of things happen. What would I do if I wasn't afraid? I stayed in relationships I shouldn't have stayed in because I was afraid that I couldn't do better. And what did I tell y'all yesterday? He who has options wins. And I got options. What that Jack Harlow song? What's poppin'? I can pass that like Stockton. I can pass that dude like Stockton. I can pass that chick like Stockton. I can pass that opportunity like Stockton. I have opportunities. I have it. Hey Travis. Hey Kiana. Hey Lauren. Hey Mo. So think about that. And it's not about being. It's not about saying I'm so much better. But it's like no, I can pass you like Stockton. I can do that. That goes for Mo, Lauren, Kiana, Travis. It goes for all of y'all. Y'all can pass people like Stockton. It's okay. Because so many people want to put you in this box and tell you you can't do better, you can't do this, you can't do that, you're not quite good enough, your skin isn't clear enough, your body isn't thin enough, no six-pack abs. Dude, holla at your girl. Hey, Kimberly, holla at me. Keep throwing it in my face, and let me show you what I'm going to do with you. Oh, I'm going to have fun. I wish you would. So, what would I do if I wasn't afraid? What would you do? Thank you, Alonda. What would you do if you weren't afraid? Do you know yesterday I spent time with my girl Regina? Y'all, we walked to Dallas BBQ. We had some sticky wings and stuff like that. Y'all, we was kicking it hard. Yes, wait till they get a load of me. Yes. So, I'm sitting up here. So we're sitting up here, we're kicking it, we doing our thing, right? And then, we talking about wigs. We talking about like, girl, we had the nerve to go into Telco and Rainbow. Now, y'all, let me get y'all a little tea. Let me get y'all a little tea. So yes, we all love to wear designer clothes and stuff like that. But what would you do if you weren't afraid? What if you can find cheaper clothes that are great quality and stun on them? My clothes aren't Fendi and Gucci. You might be like, but you can probably get that. I could. I don't need to. I'm not trying to impress anybody but myself, but also still look like a professional. So we in Rainbow. When I tell you, we had them cracking up in Rainbow. We had them cracking up in Telco because we were acting up. Like I was so happy to be with my girl. I was so happy to laugh. In fact, I was on the phone with my line sister, Christina Cook, my Fire and Ice. And we were talking, going in. And it was like, this is the kind of stuff I love. What would I do if I wasn't afraid? I don't have to prove myself to nobody. If you don't love me, leave me alone. If I ain't what you want, leave me alone. What would I do if I wasn't afraid? I'd go after who I really wanted. And I am. And I'm not going to stop. Hey, Mary. Wait till they get a load of me. Baby, they getting a load of me every day. Like, I'm like a nightmare. I'll keep coming back. And I want y'all to think about it like that too. Be like a nightmare. I'm going to keep coming back. Because what you want to do is put me in a box and tell me I ain't good enough. What would you do if you weren't afraid? I want to see some in the comments. What would you do if you weren't afraid? Because I challenge you to do something every week that you're not afraid to do. Kick. You know what I mean? Yeah, that money looks better in the bank account than that. What? I make my clothes, they don't make me. What? Y'all, this is from Rainbow. Let me tell you something. It's $7.99. Yeah, but I like it because the thing I like is I like different types of stuff, right? I don't want to wear things that are just like plain, whatever. I want to wear things. I want to wear color. Yo, it's about to be winter. I want to be colored out. I know we're supposed to wear muted colors. Yo, I'm going in. I want to be pink, blue, everything. Let me tell you something, y'all. Last night I woke up around 2:30 in the morning. And I was I was a influencer. I did an influencer campaign for Smart and Sexy, which is a lingerie company, right? So they had sent me these bras and panties and stuff. I had never worn them. Y'all, I put them on, and I was like, I went immediately to buy some more. Yeah, I have no idea. What would I do if I wasn't afraid? I was always wearing black underwear. Now it's colored out. I'm all colored out. Because that's how I feel. I feel like I'm on fire. I feel like my girl Selena on fire. I feel like I'm on fire. I feel like I'm on fire. I want to kill the game each and every day. And I don't kill it, I want to look like I'm still killing it. You want to know why? Because momentum brings momentum. When I tell y'all right now, what would you do if you weren't afraid? Kick ass. And so, yes, we get stuck with, oh, I don't have the money. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't have this. Dude, you can make money. I promise you. Do you know what helped me back from making money? you know what held me back from making money? Believing that I couldn't. Believing that it was wrong of me to pursue that. It was wrong of me. And I had to think about it. No, it wasn't wrong because I wanted to make an impact. If I say I'm the best in the world, then I should be able. In fact, one of my clients right now is on a plane going, she's going to film Shark Tank. We were talking last night, y'all, and I was so, and it literally took us 21 days to make it happen, for her dream of being on Shark Tank to happen. She did, everything was smooth. We talking, right? And I said, girl, what would you do if you weren't afraid? I said, you ready? She said, yeah. I said, let me tell you something. It's television. I'm going to get y'all the tea. It's television. They going to do things that's going to stress you out. I promise you. It's coming. And she was like, oh, I'm ready. I'm like, no. What you do not understand is the easier something is in the beginning, there are going to be obstacles along the way. And I want you to be ready to kick ass. When you walk up in there, I don't care what happens, stage and falls, like, keep going. Because you are a beautiful fly diva. And people want to take you down a peg. So I want you to go out there and kick ass and make it look pretty on the way up. Do you hear what I'm saying? What would you do if you weren't afraid? Bye, Mo. I'll see, Mo, holler at me later. Okay? So I'm trying to tell y'all. My hair's kind of pushed back right now. Y'all know how I do, girl. Yeah. But yeah, you see the way he's busting? Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I know y'all see the gray. Don't address. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, so tomorrow I'm having a photo shoot. So I'm doing it with my girl, Erin Michelle Silva. She did my other photo shoot like 18 months ago when I was just coming out of the fire and into I was going through the fire. And she made those look nice. So I'm so excited to be with her. So we're going to do that tomorrow morning. So this morning I woke up. I told y'all, what would I do if I wasn't afraid? I was sitting here looking at my book, right? I'm working on my third book. So I'm working on my third book, y'all. And I had this moment where I was like, I don't want to write this book right now. And I forced myself to. I said, I'm afraid to write this book. That's my fear about books. I'm always afraid to write them. Even in the midst of writing them, I'm afraid. I'm afraid that it won't be good. I'm afraid that I don't have talent. I'm afraid that I don't have this. I'm afraid that I don't have that. Not realizing if I've already had 2 #1 bestsellers, what am I doing? But I'm still afraid. And you know what that afraid does to me? It makes me work harder. So even though my black ass did not want to sit and write, I wrote 700 words today. And it may not sound like much to people, but doing it on a daily basis, 500 to 1,000 words, when you're fighting against yourself, you want to be in bed a little longer. You want to be. So anyway, I say all this to say to all of y'all, what would you do if you weren't afraid? What would you do? I've invested so heavily in myself in the last 2 to 3 months, and it's paid off. Hey, Andrew, it's paid off in so many different ways. I have had the best 2 to 3 months I've ever had in my business since 2011. Financially, with great clients, getting those corporate gigs, getting those great individual clients, creating presentations, doing live events. Like, what would I do if I wasn't afraid? I was so afraid, y'all, when people slammed the door in my face and said I couldn't speak on their stages. Now I'm okay with that. I'm in Speakers Magazine. I'm in the Black Speakers Network special edition of Speakers Magazine. Like, I'm excited. I was looking at my picture, and there's a picture of me like in silhouette with me doing like this. And I was like, thanks for making me a fighter. Thank you. And that just because it's your story, it doesn't have to follow what everybody wants it to follow. There will always be people who say you should do it this way and that way, but they've never done it. They've never done it. There are people who can tell you, oh, I can make you a bestseller. Have they ever been a bestseller? Have they ever? Are they using tried and true methods, or are they doing something a little genius? Right? So y'all know my books have never been 99 cents. I don't care about anybody else's books being. So working with Sharon Monet, she's just put it all out there. She like, it's been a bestseller. And then when sales had kind of gone down, and then like Walmart and Barnes and Nobles had dipped it from like $19.99 to like $13. Now it's back up to $16. Now if you want a hand sign, you get it from me. Like, there's so many things. What would you do if you weren't afraid? What would you do? Go out there and kick ass. Am I saying money is the easiest thing to make? No, but I am saying that it can be done if you kick ass. Like, all your excuses are not going to... all the excuses that we give ourselves are really putting us in a hole. And it's making it easier for people to burn bread on us. That's what we say in St. Louis, burn bread. I'm not going to let nobody burn bread on me. I don't care that I'm not the prettiest, the tallest, the skinniest. I done hit a wall. I may be getting some wrinkles. See, peep game. The only thing I can do perfect is my pitches. Everything else about me is not perfect. And last time I checked, I'm beautifully flawed and I'm beautifully human. And I'd rather y'all see me grind and struggle and thug it out than for me to pretend that everything has been perfect. That's why I'm gonna keep harping on my being homeless, my harping on eating out of garbage cans, my ride in the subway, my being on park benches, my having to depend on the goodness and kindness of strangers to make sure that I ate. Have I made mistakes? Yes, and I've paid dearly, and I'm gonna continue to pay for them. But I'm gonna keep going, y'all. So at the end of the day, what would you do if you weren't afraid? That's all I want to know. What would you do if you weren't afraid? Share with me. Tomorrow I'm doing the Precious Fix My Pitch Masterclass, and it's so delightful to see the people who've signed up. It's so like, because they have no idea what to experience. They thought what they did the first time was great. No, we're going to step it up now because it's going to be a smaller event. If you'd like to come and be a part of the Precious Fix My Pitch Masterclass, it's tomorrow, September 9th at 7 p.m. Zoom. And I'm looking for your pitches in advance. If you don't have a pitch, no worries. We're going in tomorrow. And just think about that. There are people who always want to be on somebody else's stage. Sometimes if you create your own, you're creating your own thing. Me being a bad bitch with a power pitch rubbed some people wrong. And some of the people that it rubbed wrong are now my greatest champions because they pegged how I wrote about it was wrong. And it's truly a business book. So I want you all to know, hey, Dwight. Hey, Dwight. And so I really want y'all to feel me. Sometimes you got to create your own noise and buzz. Sometimes what would you do if you weren't afraid? If the greats don't respect you, what do? You respect yourself and you get your gangster in gear. Oh, how do you sign up for the mastermind? Misha, I hope I'm saying it. Misha, I'm going to put the link down in the bottom. I'm going to put the link under your thing. So if you want to sign up for my Precious Fix My Pitch Masterclass, type me in the comments and I'll make sure that you get it. Me, put the word M-E, uppercase, lowercase, however, and I'll make sure that you get the link to the masterclass. The truth of the matter is, y'all, as an entrepreneur and speaker, I don't get better if I don't constantly put myself out there. I think we all think it's fear of failure. No, it's fear of success. Because success is going to breed more success, which brings on scrutiny and everybody looking at you and making judgments and all this kind of stuff. And I'm here to tell y'all, it's not easy when people dog you out publicly, and it's not easy when they dog you out privately. But I wasn't put on this earth to be liked by everyone. In fact, liked is cute, but I want to be respected and to be known as a GOAT in my industry. A GOAT, the greatest of all time. I'm 41 years old. I've been speaking for 25 years. I have been the Killer Pitch Master since May 16, 2013, when I won the Black Enterprise Elevator Pitch Competition. Hey, Shubomi. Hey, Shubomi. Hey, Misha. Let me just make sure I get everybody. I want to make sure I'm talking. Hey, Mary, Miss Mary, cutie. Miss Mary Jenkins. Hey, Shubomi. Hey, Misha. Hey, Dwight. Dwight and I went to high school together, y'all. Our senior year was a trip. He should have been my prom date, but I'm not going to address that issue. Alonda, good morning. Monique, good morning. Dee, good morning. Andrew, good morning. Mo, good morning. I know you had to step away. You know, say everybody. Have I gotten everybody? Attic Benro, good morning. Kimberly, what's up, girl? You know I got 3 of your books. Hey, Kiana, crush them. Hey, Mo, let me just make sure I got everybody. Okay, so did I see a Trisha somewhere? Travis. Good morning, Travis. Okay, so I love you all. I'm not going to keep y'all. Y'all know how it is. Hey, good morning, Natalie. Good morning, Melissa. Yes, I am a woman of God. Hey, Tiffany. So again, what would y'all do if y'all weren't afraid? Yes, we can tell ourselves we ain't got the money. And I'm not saying that if you don't, like, what I have learned, honestly, in the midst of a pandemic and economic downturn and social unrest, is visibility truly trumps ability. That's something that Dr. Cheryl Wood talks about all the time. When I was in her sister speaker thing, and it's true. The more you keep seeing someone, you get curious about why. What is it about them? Why is LinkedIn, Google, and Microsoft working with this bum? I'm supposed to be a bum right now. I'm supposed to be the worst because I, had an alcohol problem. I was an addict. I don't claim it today. Been clean this over 3.5 years. I was a bum. I was homeless, all this other kind of stuff. You know what that is? That's my mess and that's my message. That's my testimony. And if God can take a wretch like me and get me back here, what can I do? So I'm here to tell y'all I'm going to thug it out. Listen, I'm going to shine till my heart stops. Envy me. I'm pitching MVP and I ain't going nowhere, so you should get to know me. Am I right or wrong? Y'all know I always take it back to rap lyrics or pop lyrics and stuff like that. Lucy, maybe me and you should do a Facebook Live going in, and then you just go in. It doesn't, the thing is, y'all, take advantage of opportunities to truly be around people who are doing it big and not the ones who are posing. Let me say that again. Be around people who are really doing it and not the ones simply posing for social media. Yeah, I flexed and heavily dissed. No F's given. I want y'all to have that same mentality. Who has options wins. Your option, you can always walk away. I promise you. And you're like, oh no, but I desperately need, no, you are not given the spirit of fear and desperation. You're not. That's coming from somewhere else. If I didn't believe in myself, if Sharon Monet didn't believe in me, if Kelly Charles Collins didn't believe in me, if Miss Constable didn't believe in me, if Laura D. Harvey didn't believe in me, if Natalie Anona didn't believe in me, if Spelman College didn't believe in me, if the Spell House entrepreneurs didn't believe in me, if people I went to law school with didn't believe in me, if my family, my auntie Jackie, my cousin Lil James didn't believe in me, if the people who rock with me, who are my clients, didn't rock with me, I'm still gonna keep going. We all know what it's like to start a business and traction comes like year 2, 3, 4. And you're like, dude, I just need to get through year 1. And it's like, keep going, my peoples. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Dee. Don't confuse the popular circle with the winner. You better believe it. You don't confuse the popular circle with the winner circle. That's so true. Sometimes you have to walk alone. And if you're the brightest star and the brightest light in your in your network, that's not a good look. I'm not the brightest star in my network anymore. I'm a flicker to their flame, and that's a beautiful thing. I did C-Suite Network. I was on a C-Suite Network with, we have Scotch Sundays, and I don't drink scotch. Yeah, I know I don't drink. So I had my Mango Madness and my water, and it was so fun, y'all. It's so fun to be around entrepreneurs, and yeah, you can talk business, but you can get silly with it. So they get silly because they're drinking scotch and port and all that kind of stuff. And I'm drinking my water and I'm having a good time because these are the people I want to be around. These are the type of CEOs. Like I said, it's a C-Suite network, not pretend CEOs, real CEOs who've done it big, have podcasts, television shows and stuff like that. And I'm so proud to be a part of it, to know that they pursued me, to know that LinkedIn pursued me. Remember, I'm supposed to be a bum ass bitch. That's what I'm supposed to be, a bum ass bitch. I'm supposed to be the lowest of the low. I'm supposed to be the one nobody likes. Why? I made serious errors. Serious errors in judgment. And I hope that people can forgive me. So anyway, I don't want to keep y'all all morning. I was supposed to be on a master network call, but I said, let me get in with my homies. Let me get it. So, I'm gonna be in a profit summit at 10 a.m. and then I have sales calls, and then it's a lot of things I have to do today. Y'all know this hair got to be done, or maybe I'll just rock my wig game. Y'all know how we do. Yeah. Tell me, Precious ain't got no job. Got no job. So anyway, I love you all. Please understand, you are worth it all. I don't give a fuck that people don't want to rock with you. I don't give a fuck that you ain't got no money. I don't give a fuck about none of that. We have to be like Clark Atlanta University. Our motto is, I'll find a way or make one. We can look at the Bill Gates, the Mark Zuckerbergs, the Sarah Bakeleys, the Tony Robbins, and all of them. They were like us at one point too. Some of them were just like us, no money, no whatever. So you can choose to think that you have to follow their path, or you can blaze your own trail. So again, this is Precious Williams. This is my hashtag 365 challenge. What would you do if you weren't afraid? And I'd love to see in the comments, you all tell me, what would you do if you weren't afraid? What would you do? Who would you talk to? Do you keep going around the same network hoping that they give you some shine and some buzz? Do you keep being a part of this, that, and the other, and it's not paying off? Change up the game. Switch, pivot, do what you got to do. That's why you see my network is very diverse for a reason. And I don't mean diverse like race and stuff like that. I mean, that's a given, but I mean diverse as far as, like, yeah, girl, come on now. I have to get you some of my hair to like Sunday. Oh, girl, give me some of that hair, girl. Listen, hook me up with the link, girl. Let me see. Because the one thing, I don't do weaves. I do wigs. So if it's somebody, like, I don't want to be in, like, hair shops for the long. You know how it is, y'all. Y'all know. So I want to be somewhere, slice up the hair. Let me put it on, whatever. Y'all know how we do. Anyway, I love you all. I think you all are amazing. I think, hey, Ronald. Hey, Deborah. Hey, I really want you all to go kick ass. Like, what would you do if you weren't afraid? I want you to take the first step today. And then I want to see in the comments towards the end of the day, I took the first step. If you want to know about my Precious Fix My Pitch Masterclass, type me in the comments. It is tomorrow. Hey, Ronald. So type in me for the Precious Fix My Pitch Masterclass. I'll make sure you get the link. If you want my books, Bad Bitches Empowered Pitches for Women Entrepreneurs and Speakers Only, you've never read it, and you want to know what all the buzz is about, why people keep buying my shit, you'll see why. I'm working on my third book. And finally, I want to see comments tonight saying I took the first step. And I want you to tell me, it's just the first step. You don't have to tell me what it is if you don't want to put it on blast. But I want y'all to say I took the first step. I love you all. Let's thug it out today. I gotta get prettified. Whatever. Y'all know how we do in these streets. Y'all know how we do. I love you, and I'm not cursing just to be cursing, y'all. Please understand, it's to make a point, but it's also to share with you all. I would never disrespect y'all. I just want you to see that you're so much more than you've ever given yourself credit for. You're so much more than other people give you credit for, and I want you all kick ass. I love you all. It's your girl, Precious Williams, proud founder, CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. Precious Fix My Pitch Masterclass is tomorrow. Type me in the comments if you want the link to be one of the small group that's gonna really experience some fire tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7:00. Okay. I love you all. Take care. Deborah, I'm gonna make sure you get it. Lucy, I'm gonna make sure you get it. D. Okay, D, you've already been to one, but you know how it is. But it's a cost involved. Just so we're clear, it's a $99 cost involved. If that works with y'all, still type me in the comments. Misha, I'm gonna make sure you're taken care of too. So anyway, type me in the comments. It's $99. That is the price for the Precious Fix My Pitch Masterclass. If that's too much, I totally understand. But that's the investment, and that's why I want it small so we can dedicate time to truly going through your pitches. Okay. I love you all. Take care. It's Precious. Bye.